Yeah, you want to hear something really exciting? I have some double exciting news for you guys.
Double exciting.
Double exciting?
Yes.
I doubt it, but let's hear it.
Hey. Whoa.
I doubt it.
Hey, I don't like you naysaying my turn of good fortune.
Sorry.
Oh, wait. Whoa. You're having good fortune?
Good fortune is coming my way, baby. First off,
what's going on?
I finally went and took care of the stuff and got like my plate off of my old car. And while I was cleaning out the stuff from like inside of my car, 13 lighters. I found that. So I'm ready to go.
You're like the Thanos of lighters now.
Yeah, I'm ready to go. And then today I made my very first tiramisu.
Oh, your very first, eh?
Yeah.
How did it taste? How was it?
You have to like let it sit for overnight. So I won't know until tomorrow. But it looked gorgeous.
I like a gorgeous looking tiramisu. Tiramisu is a good dessert. Once again, Italy,
Yeah.
winning it in every meal division.
I don't know about that.
I know about it, but you'll learn about it someday.
Jake, what are you doing, you little scoundrel?
Yeah, Jake is zoned out, looking down.
No, I'm just being a hater online.
Jake, save your
While
online
in the middle of the podcast.
Yeah, save that for after the pod, you dirty dog.
Nah. The hating is a 24/7 job. It doesn't stop just because I have to record.
Jake, I feel like you definitely are the haterist of the three of us.
The haterist.
Yeah, but I don't like.
agree.
I'm not ashamed of that.
So what makes you a more powerful hater?
He's like
Yeah, exactly.
Jake's like a Sith Lord. He just lets the hate flow through him.
Yeah, just stay on your phone. It's cool. It's cool.
No, I'm just blocking people.
That's what we're here for.
Hold on. All right, cool, done.
Who did you
I
just
like to get rid
block
of my haters
somebody?
and all. Yeah, dude. Did I say blocking people? I don't get why everyone's like, "Oh, are you that sensitive?" It's like, no. If I don't want someone like in any way, shape, or form in my life, why do I have to have them?
Also, here's my thing.
On social media, yeah, you could. That's your discretion.
I block on all platforms in life, not just social media. Physically, I'd be blocked. I literally put barriers up in front of people's houses. Nah, I stay blocking, dog. I don't give a fuck. Shit, the girl I'm seeing right now, I had her blocked until we started talking in October.
Why?
Here, this is a true story, actually. So, me and this girl, we actually matched like 2 years ago on Hinge.
Yeah.
We were talking, we exchanged numbers, set up a date, and then she just went ghost. Like, literally went ghost, like, right as we'd planned the date. I was like, oh, all right, I guess that's it. Cool. No hard feelings. I don't ever send a message. Just blocked, kept it moving. We matched again on Hinge in October. And then I was like, oh, hey, I don't know if you like remember, but you and I have actually matched before, like a couple years ago. She was like, oh, really? And I was like, yeah. And then she's like, wait, what's your phone number? So I gave it to her. She was like, oh my God, I have you in my phone. I just sent you a text message. And I was like, oh, I didn't get it. And then she's like, I just sent you another one. I was like, I didn't get it. And then like I looked it up and I was like, oh yeah, like I had you blocked. And she's like, what the fuck? I was like, yeah. I was like, you stopped responding to the text, so I just figured you were done. So I blocked you.
Look at
And
Jake.
she's like, oh, anyways, fast forward, we're doing good. See? You gotta ignore people sometimes.
Yeah, it's true. It's not my game, but
But what if
Could
you
be.
were a former superhero and your hometown is ignoring you?
Ooh.
Everybody's ignoring you.
that would be.
They don't hate. They're haters too.
Yeah.
That was a terrible segue.
I thought that was our bread and butter.
I know. I just thought for 2024 we were gonna be better.
Yeah, well, you should have. You done played yourself if that's what you were thinking.
We're incapable of being better.
Us growing? Come on now.
Grow the fuck up. This might be the last time I smoke for a little while, though.
You're taking a breather?
I have to pass a drug test for this job.
Ooh.
Oh man.
But I also might not stop smoking because the fact of the matter is that if they ask me to take it anytime soon, which they will, I'm not going to pass regardless. So I'm just going to have to use synthetic urine.
Yeah.
There's so much THC in your system.
Too
It
much.
would take months to get out.
Yeah.
I know. It would. Like, literally, I just got the offer letter today, and then, like, I'm sure I'll start onboarding in the next few days, if not next week. So it's like, yeah, realistically, if I have to take a piss test in the next 2 weeks, I'm not going to be clean, you know?
You're not gonna be clean.
But my friends have told me about this one brand of synthetic urine. Works every time they have to use it and pass a drug test for work. So,
Man, we should make our own synthetic urine.
Yeah, comics and chronic. Synthetic urine. Help you pass a drug test.
Yeah, right? Because stoners can't be stoners all the time.
no, but you know what you can be all the time? A hero.
Oh.
Damn, I bought it back. Well, welcome to Comics and Chronic, everybody. With us today is Mr. Rogers, Anthony Palacio.
Yeah, Cody, why are you dressed like that?
I was taking.
Because you made a tiramisu?
Do you automatically just become gay when you make a tiramisu?
Yeah, that's kind of what happened. As soon as I put the finishing touches, I was like, where the fuck did this sweater come from? No, I took some headshots today, and I thought it would be funny for the headshots if I wore this while also in the bunny ears, just to let people know or not the bunny ears, the cat ear headset, just to let people know I stand on business. I felt like it was a good juxtaposition.
It works.
And sometimes I like to look nice. I hate you guys. I hate you so much.
I mean, yeah, I guess I've seen you look nice at Anthony's wedding. So one time in the 10 years of our friendship.
I looked nice more than just that one time.
You're right. The wedding rehearsal, you also.
I hate you.
2 days in a row, that's
I
right.
hate you guys. I hate you.
Hey, dog, you set me up for it, bro. No, but you already know it's Comics and Chronic. Today we are discussing an independent comic called Local Man by Tony Fleecs, apparently.
Tony Fleecs and Tim Seeley.
Tim Seeley.
They do writing and arting.
Writing and arting.
Oh, arting.
Arting.
You know what? Yeah, arting.
Are we
Arting.
getting dumber as the podcast progresses? Like,
When Cody puts on the sweater, it transfers to someone else.
it's like It Follows.
Oh.
Yeah, no, but who's it published by? Image?
Yeah.
Image, yeah, it's an image comic.
It's an
That's
Image
important
comic.
to the story too, that it's an image comic, because the whole thing is like an homage to old image comics from the 90s.
Yeah.
True. Well, yeah, at the end of the first volume, it does show you who they based off. I mean, but some of them are just homages to like straight up Marvel and DC characters. You can
Oh,
tell.
for sure. But like the whole idea is like, yeah, like you're saying, those backup stories, which are like mini 90s comics within this comic that actually add to the story in a cool way.
Yeah.
Those were cool.
No, yeah, those were cool. I really liked this comic.
Those were all drawn by Tim Seeley. Like he's mostly writing, and then Tony Fleecs is doing the art, but he's also writing. But in those backup stories, Tim Seeley's arting it.
He's arting.
Yeah.
Arting with the best of them.
That's cool. Both of these guys are writer artists.
No, it's a great comic. I only have the trade, but my boy Booms, shout out Booms, was telling me that with like the individual issues, you flip them upside down, and that's when you get the backup stories from the past.
Oh, nice. I didn't know that because, yeah, I also read the trade.
Yeah.
Yeah, I read the trade.
Volume 1, we're talking about only 5 issues.
Yeah, very short read, very quick read.
Very great read, I would say.
Yeah, a lot packed into those 5 issues.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah, no, for sure. It's awesome though. I
Yeah,
really loved it. I didn't know like what it was. Like I went into it with nothing.
And there's still like a mystery of like, you kind of know who's doing it, but you still don't really know who's behind everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So a little synopsis about it. Like the vibe of it kind of, there's a little bit of Human Target in there. You know, there's like detective
lot of
noir
Human
stuff,
Target up in
right?
that
Did you get
bitch.
those vibes too?
Oh, Human Target. Sorry, I meant more like Authority.
Oh, see.
I think for me, there's a lot of the Authority in there, especially with the team when they like had the flashbacks of like when they would get trapped on that world and he had sex with whatever the dude's name's
Neon.
you know, the guy with the claws.
Neon.
Yeah, but who was the dude with the cross again?
Camo Crusader.
Yeah, there we go.
Camo Crusader, yeah.
Yeah.
Like that felt like the whole team. It didn't feel like a Justice League. It felt like more like the Authority team.
That makes sense.
Yeah, they're definitely meant to be more of the Image Comics type teams that were in the 90s.
Yeah.
Well, wait. Do you want to give a synopsis? We were about to.
Oh
give a
yeah,
synopsis.
synopsis.
So yeah, it's kind of a mystery. Like we're like at the beginning, we're following this guy Jack. His name is Crossjack. That was his superhero name.
Crossjack. Yeah.
Crossjack, yeah, and he's coming back to his hometown in it's Farmington, it's Wisconsin, right? Another story that takes place, another comic that takes place in Wisconsin. I wonder if it's near the nice house on the lake.
Oh, wah.
But so he comes back to his hometown, and we find out like he got kicked off of the superhero squad he used to be on. And now he's not allowed to do any superheroing anymore. He's like forbidden.
Yeah.
There's actually like this drone that follows him. Like the team he was on, what are they called? What was the name of that team?
3rd Gen.
Camo Crusader.
3rd Gen. Yeah, 3rd Gen.
Oh,
so he was on this superhero team, 3rd Gen, and they kicked him off. And we don't know why. We don't know what happened. We don't know why he's so disgraced. Like his parents don't even like him. It's like, what are you doing here, Jack? Like the Uber driver doesn't even like him, you know, for him to get around town. There's just one guy, you know, driving a car. So there's some mystery built in already, and then it becomes like a murder mystery. And that's what we're following for these 5 issues. Like he has to find out, you know, what's going on. Like he still has to be a hero. So he becomes basically local man. He puts on a ski mask. He hides his identity.
Well, yeah, it's cool. Like he doesn't like much like some of the in the other comics, Marvel and whatnot. Like at the end, there's that one newspaper of him saving the priest when he has the ski mask on. And
Right.
It's just a typical newspaper headline like "Local man saves priest." So I love like that's the story behind
How he gets called
his new-
local man. Yeah.
How he gets local.
Yeah.
I like that honestly. It's cool.
Yeah. And I like that he's telling the priest from afar. He's like, oh, yeah, I met God. He was an android that ate people's souls. And like the priest doesn't hear him. He's like, what? And then like after he saves him, he's like, what were you saying about God? And he's like, nothing. It's just a cool, weird conversation. Because he's like, and then in the backup story, you find out that they do meet God. It's like the heavens, something about the falling heavens.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, there was that like couple pages where they're killing angels and demons and shit.
Yes. Camo Crusader literally fights Satan.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Takes a
they also
nuke.
fight like some archangels and shit. Like,
Yeah.
it was crazy.
And that's just like one little backup story. It's like
That's
a few
just
pages.
one
Yeah.
adventure that you know of. It's like, what the like that? It's kind of in that way for me at least. It's like the Authority because the Authority was never fighting like small battles. It was always
Right.
like the end of the universe or nothing.
Yeah.
And so this
Yeah,
felt like
good
that
point.
too. Yeah.
No,
So-
I totally get that. That's valid.
So yeah, but I mean, I loved this book. Honestly, it was a pleasant surprise. I didn't even go into it. Like I saw the comic on the comic stand. And I was like, oh, this looks interesting. I'll buy it. And then, sure enough, once I put together, it was Tony Fleecs and Tim Seeley, who's been on the show. You should go
Yeah.
check out that episode.
Money Shot. We talked about Money Shot. He's done Hack Slash. He's done a lot of Marvel DC work. Oh, and Tony Fleecs does Stray Dogs, which we're gonna do an episode on as well. Stray Dogs was so good.
Yeah, Booms, we will do it.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll get there.
I have autographed versions of it now. I already showed Booms though. I was like, haha, you suck.
Yeah, me and Jake met Tony Fleecs at LA Comic Con. He was really cool.
Yeah, we stood on business.
Stood
For
on
you.
business.
Just 2 boys standing on business.
2 boys standing up.
Call me the business standard.
That'd be your name in this universe.
Yeah, I mean, their names were really dumb in this
Yeah.
universe.
Yeah,
Like no
purposely
one had
for
a
real.
cool, purposely. Like no one had a cool fucking name at all.
Crossjack.
One person's name was Soft Core with a K.
Yeah.
Who was the mentally disabled bull guy? Like
Hodag.
Warhawk or whatever.
Hodag.
Yeah.
Hodag.
What a stupid costume and just like everything. It was so funny.
So we find out in the end of the first issue. So Hodag is Crossjack's arch enemy. Like they're both from the same
Who's really
town.
just like someone he grew up with in the same town.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of funny. It's kind of sad because you also find out that Camo Crusader basically lobotomized this guy, and you know
Dude,
it kind
beat
of
the shit out of him
messed
to
him
the
up.
point where like he's now like a simpleton.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Got like so much
Exactly.
head trauma that he's like, oh.
Yeah.
And he's really coming to Jack. It looks like he's like fighting him in like a bar, but he's really coming to him for help. Like he knows Jack will help him.
Yeah.
Like Jack is a hero through and through, you know, like you see he's a good guy, but he's just like, there's just this mystery. Like, why, if he's this good guy, like his power is not even that big a deal. Like he could basically make
almost
he's like
Bullseye.
Bullseye. Yeah.
There was a lot of Bullseye.
Yeah,
in
Bullseye,
Crossjack. Not
but he
like
couldn't
in the
use
evil-
a bow and
the evil
arrow.
way, but like, yeah, that was cool. I like that he for some reason just sucked at a bow and arrow.
Yeah. But you do kind of find out.
Even when he shoots Camo Crusader, he like totally doesn't kill him and just hits his eye. It's like, you all fuck,
Right,
that
he
hurt.
completely misses,
He's like,
yeah.
damn it. It's like,
But you do kind of find out he's probably bad at a bow and arrow because he went hunting with his dad, and his dad was like
that's
being a
cool.
piece of shit, you know?
It traumatized him. Dude, his parents sucked.
They really did, yeah.
Like, this book was good because when I was reading it, I was genuinely frustrated with the dad.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, like, you fucking suck, man. Like,
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
know, like-
I mean, the dynamic with the dude and the entire town is fantastic.
it was
Yeah,
really
it's
well
hilarious.
written. I always
Yeah.
love how like that one dude in the pickup truck was always like, "Fuck you, Crossjack."
Yeah.
He's like, oh, that's not me. And he's like, oh, whatever, fuck you.
Yeah, he's always like, "Fuck this guy."
Tim Seeley always writes funny books too, you know? Like he always has a lot of humor in his comics, which I appreciate.
He's got a cool writing style.
Yeah.
It's different.
And this book has a really cool balance of funny and like super fucked up drama stuff, you know?
Oh yeah, definitely cool balance of drama. This almost feels like Mark Russell-esque in a way. Some of the writing does, because it's not too serious, but it like has a certain amount of silliness in it too.
For sure.
Yeah, for sure. And I love like just like the characters you meet along the way. Inga.
She's the diner owner, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's also
like
her
his
and Crossjack.
ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, they were in high school. They were a thing together before he joined the team. At first, she's a seemingly like minor character. You know, nothing much is going on with her.
Yeah.
Then we find out she's like the mastermind.
yeah, or at least like a double agent for some other thing, like what's going on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the story is going to expand after this. Like you get this little mystery, like it's wrapped up. I like that his dog is involved, Pepper.
I love Pepper. I also like that it's very much implied. It's like, Pepper, do you have superpowers?
Yeah,
because he's
like
always
Crypto
surviving.
now.
Like, yeah, he's like
Yeah.
Crypto. He's always like surviving fucked up situations.
Well,
Well, we see him go into the machine.
yeah.
yeah, but he's just like he's just a normal dog. He's like, what up? Like every
Yeah.
panel is just like Pepper as like a normal dog, but like he's off in the distance. Like when he was fighting Camo Crusader, he's like, where the fuck's Pepper?
Yeah.
You find out Pepper went into the machine and everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I really liked, because it was so specific, was the girl who we later find out once the mystery gets unraveled, the ex team member who was killed in the motel in the hotel with the
Fright?
water
Yeah.
slide. Yeah, the Fright.
Fright Side, that's her name.
Yeah, Fright Side. That whole issue with her and that story, I really liked, like how the hotel with the slides and everything and the indoor water park. It's so specific.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
it was really
for
funny, 'cause
sure.
I've seen them like while driving cross country.
Yeah.
You know, like these middle America weird hotels with weird shit like this.
Yeah.
So it was so specific that I was like, I don't know. It was really good world building. is what
Yeah.
I'm trying to say, I guess.
Great world
It
building.
felt like Farmington, if that's a
it
real
felt like
place
some like
in Wisconsin.
Michigan like area. Like
Yeah.
it felt real as shit.
Yeah, I'm sure these guys are from there or from a similar place.
I'm
where
willing to
they're,
bet,
you know,
based on reading this comic, that somebody's from the Midwest.
yeah,
Yeah.
they've got to be. The story just feels so real.
Now you got me wondering. Did we not ask Tim Seeley when he was on the show?
Maybe we did. I don't remember. That was years ago.
Eons.
Eons. We've been podcasting surely a very long time.
Our dicks off.
Huh?
Podcasting our dicks off.
Oh yeah, it happens.
Well, I want to, in this meantime, I want to show off. I cleaned my I haven't smoked out of this thing in so long, but this is my bong.
Oh Jesus, it's a huge bong.
Oh, nice. How long did it take you to clean?
I don't know, like half an hour. Yeah. So I got a fresh bong. I'm about to hit it and die.
Doesn't say where he's from. Oh, well. But yeah, shout out to Tim Seeley. I'd be down to get him back to talk this comic.
Maybe for Local Man Volume 2.
Yeah, volume deuce.
Maybe get the Fleece
Yeah,
Man on
definitely.
here.
You know who I also hated in this book was the sheriff.
Brian?
Is that his name?
Yeah.
Inga's boyfriend or husband or whatever.
Boyfriend. No, husband, because they have kids.
Husband. It was her husband.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hated him. I don't know. It was great.
Yeah.
Great book.
Well written.
But yeah, so basically, Crossjack.
I know who you guys
now
are
back
gonna
in his
give me.
hometown. Hold on, he's living with his parents. He's this disgraced hero, and he can't do any heroic shit by law, by everything. But people around him, whether it's his arch nemesis Hodag or ex-team member, are starting to get killed off. And he's trying to figure out who's doing it and why, and is he next? So yeah, you're right. In that regard, it's like a Human Target whodunit-esque.
Yeah, it had those vibes for sure. Like, I'm not saying it was exactly the same, but like if I had to say like what it reminded me of, even a little bit of, I know you haven't read this, Jake, but Matt Fraction's Hawkeye, it kind of had some of those vibes.
Yeah, I could see that for sure.
That handles mystery and like who done it, like, you know, in a really cool way.
Yeah.
It's a really cool comic. Like it stands out for sure.
Yeah.
Like I highly recommend. Again, the 5 issues. It's so easy to recommend a comic when there's shorter arcs because it's just like
It's very short.
It's worth your time, you know.
Yeah, it's a quick read. It's great. I'm just upset there ain't more of it out yet. I want more.
Yeah, right. I mean, there is more than what we've read.
There is no, but I mean, there's not another trade yet.
No,
not yet. Like
Volume 2's not out.
No.
Oh, so it's still pretty fresh. Then.
Very new.
Super fresh.
Yeah, one of the. I think it got a lot of acclaim last year.
That's cool. I didn't know that. I just found it.
Yeah, I would put it on my list of best comics of 2023 for sure.
Nice.
I wouldn't. It's not touching
really.
my top 10.
Ooh.
That came out in 2023 or that I've read.
That came out in 2023.
I don't know what was published last year. I know.
I'm sure it would easily crack your top 10. There wasn't that many that you've read. Yeah.
Human Target.
Well, yeah. I'm not
bad
saying.
Day. You know what I mean? One bad day.
I'm saying for me, it's in my top 10 for sure of 2023. There was nothing I didn't like about this comic.
You've given everything top 10 status for some reason. That's what I don't like. Everything's top 10 for you.
Yep.
Anthony's top 10 is like 50.
There's 50 in my top 10. But like this comic is heavily referencing Image stuff from the 90s, and that's not even anything I'm familiar with. But when I say reference, like it's not like there's other heroes and stuff.
I was about to say, name it. What?
There's not other heroes and stuff that are in the comic, but I'm saying like there's a part where there's this guy that it's Camo Crusader's son, right? Or he thinks it's his son. We find out that Camo Crusader can't have kids. So that's a big thing about the comic. We find out that Neon and Crossjack had a thing. Like the Camo Crusader wanted it to happen. He wanted a son. So Crossjack had sex with Neon, and I guess that's this guy Deliverance. That's his name. He's like, he has glasses, he has a knife, and that's who's kind of going around killing everybody, right? He could kind of teleport.
Yeah.
He stabs you a million different ways through like.
He had like an amalgam
space.
of powers, it seemed like.
Yeah, he was, but he got killed pretty easily by Inga. She kind of just shot him dead.
Inga's that.
Blasted.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how it goes. Also, I'm wondering do they know how long they want this series to go? Is this going to like just start and build? What's going to happen with it? Tell me.
I don't know. But I was going to say Deliverance, like there's a line where he's like saying, I'm a wildcat, I'm a this. Like he's just, they're kind of titles of the 90s Image comics. And all the backup stories are like meant to look like they're drawn by like maybe one issue's more like probably Todd McFarlane-esque. So one of them is definitely like Jim Lee-esque. Like Jim Lee did a bunch of those teams. You know, he's one of the Image comics guys. That's what I'm confused
about. You're saying Image. Do you mean Wildcat is a Vertigo thing? That's a DC thing.
Wildcats, but I'm saying Image, like, and then / 90s comics, because like you were referencing also
the Authority
and things
which
like that,
which is closer
like
to Wildcats than this comic is.
Right.
There's literally characters from Wildcats in the Authority.
But that's what I'm saying. So like these guys definitely, like the whole story is like, if you were a fan of 90s comics, this comic is going for you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Mm-hmm. But that didn't take away my enjoyment is what I'm saying, because I'm not so familiar with those specific comics and that era. So I don't really know those. I just know that it's like baked into it. And I think it would be a selling point for a lot of
homage. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
So I thought that was cool about it. There's even a line that Neon says where she's like talking to Crossjack, and it's really emotional moment. And then she's saying, all you care about is your image, and like image is in bold lettering, you know, like.
Yeah.
It's almost like the beginning of Invincible when you're not, and then it's like Invincible.
Yeah. I love that it makes the shit noise. Just
It was a Shane noise, but it was my blood splatter noise in this case.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is a pretty gory comic for sure.
Yeah, this is. I liked it. Camo Crusader's motivation was really good because you're like, when he tells it, he's like, I'm not mad that you impregnated my girlfriend. I wanted that to happen. I'm mad that you were a father and I wasn't.
Yeah.
So it was some crazy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, super crazy stuff. Because really, I guess the whole thing is that Camo Crusader, there's like the next gen.
Yeah.
I almost want to call them Gen V, and I know that it's called 4th gen.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is called 4th gen.
And like they're trying to make new superpowered people, I guess, but like against people's will. Or that's what Inga's a part of.
Yeah, I almost got the sense that like the superhero teams in this universe were more like how in the beginning of Kingdom Come, the new superheroes are crazy violent and willing to kill.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? Like they're not the heroes of old. It kind of felt like the teams in this universe had that kind of vibe going for it.
I totally get what you're picking up.
You know what I mean?
No, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they make comments about that, and you see Camo Crusader fuck up Hodag like that, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was brutal.
so like, and people say like it keeps referencing back when he's talking to his mom and stuff. They keep talking about how like they just like beat him into a sense of his like within an inch of his life, and for why, you know what I mean? Like,
Did you, Cody? I know what you're thinking. You were saying it before. If we were casting, you're Hodag.
I know.
Kodag.
He is Hodag.
Kodag.
hate you guys.
Okay, well, who would you give yourself
No,
if not Hodag?
God damn it, I'm Hodag.
You would give yourself
I'm
Hodag.
Hodag.
If Camo Crusader could almost be you if you went down a different path.
Yeah, that is
I'm
true.
not. I'll tell you what. I'm not giving myself is Camo Crusader, and you guys know why.
Why?
Because he's a cuck.
So I'm not Camo Crusader.
That's the only reason you don't want to be him.
Yeah.
Well, none of us are like Christian followers,
you're
especially not
Catholic.
you, Jake.
You're the closest too. Yeah, especially not me. I'm the farthest. But Anthony, you're kind of the closest religious.
No,
wise.
I don't want to be Camo Crusader.
Who are you then?
I all I knew was that Cody was Hodag, to be completely honest.
Cody really is Hodag.
Oh, I hate you guys so
He even
much.
looks like you in the comic.
Hey, that's nice.
Hey.
He looks like the fucking Cookie Monster, dude. Get the fuck.
No, but when you saw his real face, and
Yeah.
like
He doesn't
like
look
it's
like
more you.
me.
Yeah.
I hate you guys.
One of the guys on the team looked like Kane. Did you pick that
I think
up?
I
Like
did, yeah.
he had the red and black and a mask.
Yeah.
The Hawaiian
Is he just
dude.
Kane? No, that was another
No,
dude.
no, that was not
That dude's name was Big Island. That could be
Big
you too, Cody. Big Island.
That's true. You do have Hawaiian ancestry.
Big
Or
Island.
just the name. I don't even know. What is your Hawaiian affiliation?
It's by marriage. I'm a white man.
Oh, it's by yeah. That's what I'm saying. I was like, you. I always hear this Hawaiian shit, but then I look at you. And I'm like, I don't see one shred
I'm
of
not.
Hawaiian.
It's because it's not there. It's a marriage thing.
So you colonized essentially. You appropriated their culture. You took their name, their ridiculous tattoos, and you put it on yourself.
And their shirts.
And their shirts. Yeah, which
Damn,
we all
Cody,
know is authentic Hawaiian garb.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, Cody is kind of sounding like Camo Crusader more and more. As you describe that.
Maybe he's a mix between Hodag and Camo.
I've never
Cody's
been
everyone.
cucked. I've done cucking before.
Oh, he's done the cucking. That's
So
true.
you're
That's true.
Crossjack too? Then. Cody's everybody. In this comment. I mean, Cody, you are from the smallest town.
Yeah, of us.
But Cody's not nearly that hand-eye coordinated to be throwing things at you. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I don't know if any of us are Crossjack.
Yeah. I don't think we're always people. I just know Cody's Hodag.
No, we're
Anthony, you're the woman that dies in the hotel room.
I was just thinking that actually. Yeah, Fright Side.
that's funny.
I'll take Fright Side.
I think I'm the dog.
Pepper.
Yeah, I'm just Pepper. I'm just there.
I was gonna give you the cop.
I was kind of thinking
No,
that
fuck
too.
you guys. The cop also gets cucked. I'm not being cucked. I'm also like Cody. I've never been cucked.
We're a cuck-free podcast.
If anything, I actually cucked you, Cody. I did coke off your girlfriend's butt.
Hell yeah, you did. That was just kindness out of my heart.
No, yeah, you're right.
That's insane. But yeah, you did do cocaine out of my girlfriend's ass once.
Well, we know that's never going to be a dark secret. So.
Yeah, I was just thinking that would have been a great dark secret.
Yeah. Nah, I'm not ashamed of that. That was actually one of the funnier moments of my life.
So maybe you're Neon, Jake. She grew up in a hippie commune, right? She's just free. That's all.
My parents were hippies, yeah.
There you go. You're Neon, Jake. There you go.
So then I got banged by a guy.
You can't look at it that way. That's not why we're casting you. I mean, it could happen. You just have to accept.
I don't mind doing the banging. I just don't want to be the one being banged.
It looked like she was enjoying it.
I'm a top, not a bottom.
Oh my God.
This is a crazy episode.
That's what we're about. The craziness, the zaniness.
Who would you
I mean, this
cast
was a crazy
in
comic.
live action.
Ooh, that's a
local
better
man?
question.
That is a
I
better
feel like we haven't done that one in a while.
Oh, I thought about it.
I already got one for Crossjack.
I kind of have one too.
Okay, let's
but I'm
hear
interested
it.
to see who you would say. Who would you
I'm
say,
going with
Anthony?
I'm throwing out there Jack Quaid
Oh, no.
No, I don't think so.
for
either.
Crossjack.
I pictured Crossjack was a little more jacked.
Crossjack was small, if you remember. He was cut up, but he was kind of
Was
small.
he?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So in that case, and this is what I was going to say originally, Tom Hardy or Sam Worthington.
Ooh.
I like Sam Worthington a little more.
Yeah.
I do too.
In that, not that I like him more, but just for the role.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean. I like him better for the role than I would Tom Hardy.
Yeah.
Yes. Same.
But we can find another actor. I'm trying to think. I'm thinking of like a medium built white guy, you know?
Medium build white guy.
No, I kind of like Tom Hardy too. Even though like if he was younger and more able to be more fit, I feel like
What about Cillian Murphy as Crossjack?
I don't know if I feel that. I don't think
Not
so.
the kills?
I got one in the cannon for Camo Crusader. You guys could love it.
Oh, I already know. We all know this.
Can we say it at the same time? 1, 2, 3. Stephen Lang.
You already know Stephen Lang. It's been a long time since we've mentioned Stephen Lang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the role he was born to play.
Yeah, I mean, any role that looks like that is like even right now, I have this Cable Funko Pop, but it
Stephen
could
Lang
just be
Cable.
a Stephen Lang Funko Pop.
If Stephen Lang cosplayed as Cable.
Yeah, Stephen Lang could play any hero pretty much.
No, but honestly, like if we could get him much like a younger version of him, I kind of would have loved to see like a young Bob Odenkirk as Crossjack.
Really, that's so weird. You guys are picking people I just like Jack Quaid and Bob Odenkirk. The fuck? Actually, you know, I got an idea. And if we got him when he was younger, of course, Gilbert Godfrey.
As Crossjack.
Yeah, no, I'm being sarcastic. No, not fucking Gilbert Godfrey. That's what I'm saying. You guys are going in like this weird direction that I wouldn't.
Where's Pepper? That was a
Wow, yeah.
Okay. What
I
about
think
Inga?
I think we're missing. Yeah, we can do Inga.
Inga? What about? I'm just gonna go off of Avatar cast now because we said Sam
I'll go
Worthington,
with
Stephen
Inga,
Lang.
and this is strictly because I just kind of watched Killers of the Flower Moon. But Lily Gladstone,
nice. I'm down.
Let's give it to her.
she's a native. Seems like Inga was supposed to be like Latina-ish.
I don't think Inga is a Latina name.
I think it is. I don't think it's a white person's name at all.
Sounds Russian to me.
Inga.
Me is Hodag. Okay.
Cody has Hodag, right? That's the only person that can play Hodag.
No, you're right. It's more Russian than anything.
I know things.
Cody knows his country of origin when it comes to words.
Yeah. It's because I have the sweater on.
What about Fright Side?
Let's see. Fright Side?
I'm blanking right Ellie.
What about Kate Blanchett as Fright Side?
No, she's too old.
Yeah, we want a younger.
Too old.
I'm thinking like, what about
I forgot what she looked like in the comic. I mean, I
short
remember her
hair
Fright version.
and
She had short hair. Was she blonde?
yeah, short hair, blonde,
If it was
smoking,
like her Fright Demon version. It could be anything.
smoking. She smoked.
Yeah, she liked to vape.
Oh yeah, it was vaping. That's what it
Who
was.
do we know that likes to vape?
I say we skip
No, I think she's smoking weed.
Yeah,
She
we're
has
doing a bad
joint.
job at
She has a
this.
joint
Yeah,
in one
we are-
panel. She's literally
we are
just
dropping
smoking
the
weed.
ball with casting
We-
tonight.
What about Kate McKinnon as Fright Side?
Ooh.
Kind of
Okay,
looks like
fuck
her.
it. Let's do
Yeah,
it. I
Kate
like that.
McKinnon is
That
right.
actually
different.
kind of looks exactly
No, I
like
agree.
Kate
It's
McKinnon.
different too. I bet she would do a good job.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
I'm down for Kate. That's good casting.
What about Neon? I feel like that's the other one we need to do.
Jessica Chastain.
That's honestly great casting.
Yeah, why not? That works.
Who else was there? That was kind of
Theo Vaughn as Deliverance as the son that
yeah, off looks alone, I'll give you
That's
that.
so funny.
Theo Vaughn is so stupid, though. I don't know. What do you guys think about Theo Vaughn?
I think he's a great personality for short clips on the internet, and that's probably
That's all the only time I've really seen him yet.
I agree. He's just, his clips of him and doing his podcast, which I've never listened to a full episode, obviously. It's like, yeah, that's funny. I've watched his stand up. It's whatever.
stand-up kind of blues.
Yeah, stand up's not good. I think I guarantee you, having a beer with him and chilling would probably be a lot of fun.
Insane,
Like, it's-
probably.
Like, I'm sure he would say stupid, funny shit. Like, I'd be cracking up the whole night.
Dude, yeah.
But he's just not like a comedian.
Dude,
He's a funny guy.
Did you
He's
see the
definitely a funny
recent
guy.
conversation between him and Shane Gillis when they're talking about bums?
No.
Yeah. Shane Gillis is like, Shane Gillis is like, there's a real bum problem. We got to get rid of the bums. And Theo Vaughn's like geeking out about that for some reason. And he's like, Theo Vaughn's like trying to talk Shane into arming the bums. And he's like, do what? He's like, I don't know, march them towards big business. Dude, but it's like insane. They're like geeking each other.
Was it funny
Oh,
or
it's
what?
so funny. It's hilarious.
Okay.
It's a really funny clip because they're talking about how like the weapons. He's like, we need our soldiers calm, so the weapons are going to be like bow staffs, and a blade will come out if their heart rate stays low and stuff like that.
I just watched a clip of Shane Gillis on Andrew Schultz's podcast.
When he was kind of shutting them up.
Yeah, dude, he was shutting him up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could. He just was. I mean, honestly, I like Andrew Schultz. Like, he's really good at crowd work. But he is part of that that crew. I mean, he's a quick-witted New Yorker. Like, I can't deny that. But he seems like he's a prick, and it seems like his friends are on the podcast are kind of prickish too. But like, can't handle like a prick like Shane Gillis, and Shane Gillis kind of like shut him down. It's pretty funny. I think also like Shane Gillis has been doing this a lot less time than Andrew Schultz has, and has already surpassed Andrew Schultz.
Oh, Shane, you'd be surprised. Shane Gillis has actually been doing this a long ass time.
No, I know he's been doing a long ass time, but Andrew Schultz is older. He's been around longer. So I'm saying Shane Gillis at his age has already passed what
Yeah.
Andrew Schultz is. Seriously.
I'm taking Cody out of the role of Hodag and putting Shane Gillis.
Oh, that's good casting.
Yeah, that works.
Also, that's what half his comedy is about, is how Shane Gillis says he can pass for being retarded.
Yeah.
Seriously, he always talks about how like, Down syndrome
Dude, he
like,
looked,
grazed him, like,
yeah.
and just missed him. I'm a big Shane Gillis fan. I know people kind of don't fuck with him.
I fuck with him. I think he's one of the best doing it right now.
I think he is probably the best doing it right now. I'm not saying like he's like everyone else sucks, but I think he is kind of the best doing it right now. Some more sensitive people are like offended by Shane Gillis. I think this dude's funny, man.
Yeah, what I've seen, he's funny.
It's fucking hilarious. Yeah.
He's the
Shane Gillis
dude.
is Hodag.
Shane
Well-
Gillis as Hodag,
I think we've reached the nexus, dudes.
Nick's easy.
the next easy of Joe Peasies.
I hope we talked about this enough. I feel like we kind of.
Hey, it's a short comic.
It is a very short comic. I would
It's
highly
5 issues.
recommend to go read it. To be honest,
Yeah. It's
Yeah, go read
definitely
it,
one
go
of the
buy it.
more, I mean, it's like a fantastic read. I would say it's like one of the more interesting books I've read. I don't know. We'd be reading, but I say that, but we'd be reading steady bangers.
We kind of read the creme de la creme.
Yeah, you guys are lucky.
We don't even need to choose bangers. We just naturally do.
Yeah, we just know what fucks.
You know when like little baby sea turtles hatch and they immediately go right to the ocean?
that was us to local men.
Yeah.
It's us to any of the banger comics. We just instinctively go towards that hot fire.
Yeah, and then you guys hear about it, and then you read it, and so give us your money. Subscribe to our Patreon.
Ooh,
dude. And when you read the kind of sophisticated shit like we do, you become more sophisticated and you dress like it. Hence why Cody looks the way he does.
Exactly. I've been reading so many bangers.
Dude, yeah.
That I had to dress better.
Exactly.
Like if Cody didn't read this comic, like, and he was walking down the street and he saved someone's life, they'd be like, local bum saved someone's life. now that he has the sweater, people are going to say local man saved someone's life. So that's all the sweater, all local man, all Tim Seeley and Tony Fleecs. I give it a 6, fellas.
Hot fire. Cody, what are you giving it?
6. Easy money.
Whoa, you guys, I'm not sure that. Psych, I'm giving it a 6. Bangarang, dude.
What up, Satan? Welcome back.
Satan. What up, big dog?
Yeah.
As everyone listening knows, these guys rate everything on a scale from 1 to 6 Joe Pesci's. And when all 3 of these assholes give it a 6, I gotta come and possess Anthony's body and say what's up.
Does Anthony ever try to fight you internally?
Oh, there's a battle going on inside of him right now, but he can't do shit.
Oh, shit. Do you take advantage of him?
It's easy. God, no.
Oh, yeah, devil.
Dude, you just straight violate him or what?
Yeah, I'm Satan. His soul's being violated as we speak.
Not his soul,
Yeah,
but
we're talking
about his
We're not talking about his soul.
dude.
Yeah, we're talking about his butthole.
Where do you think your soul's located?
Oh, is that why I love eating ass, Satan? Oh, he's gone.
No, I was battling. I got Satan out quick.
That's the battle for Satan is you eating your own ass before Satan can eat it.
You got to do what you got to do. Just be lucky that he doesn't possess you,
That's
Jake.
why it's called the astral plane.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Well, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Comics the Chronic. Glad you guys came. But you know what? We want to thank you for stopping by.
Shouldn't Cody be saying that he's Mr. Rogers?
Yeah, you're Mr. Rogers, Jay. Like, thank you for being a friend.
That's Golden Girl.
Oh, you're right. That's Golden Girls.
Thank you for being.
But wait, time out. Mr. Rogers was about friends.
Yeah.
True, but that's still the Golden Girls theme song.
Yeah.
I can't help that.
It was about.
You can't help it.
They were both, peak television, man.
It's true.
Mr. Rogers had the public sector locked down.
If there was an episode of Golden Girls where Mr. Rogers made a guest appearance, they would all try to bang him. That without question.
I would try to bang
No.
him.
It would be a foursome.
Yeah. Then Bob Ross walks in, and then you don't even know what's going to happen.
Dude, what if Bob Ross,
Happy little mountains with cum shots, you know what I mean?
Bob Ross, and what's his name? Who were we just talking about? Double teams.
Mr. Rogers.
The Golden Girls. Yeah,
Bob
Mr.
Ross and Mr. Rogers versus the Golden Girls in bed.
Is this like one of those?
That is an orgy for the ages.
Yeah.
Everyone would want to watch
Yeah.
that. Who would turn away? Who would avert the gaze?
AI, time to do your thing.
Oh, no. That's how we defeat AI. We tell it to do that, and it won't stop making that. It'll just be obsessed with that scenario. Maybe add Grandpa Joe from Willy Wonka into that mix.
Grandpa Joe.
Grandpa Joe.
Oh, that weird little old man.
Oh, Grandpa Joe was a straight bum.
Yeah, Grandpa Joe was a fucking loser.
I remember like thinking as a kid, I was like, why are they like, are they all sick? Like none of them worked. They all just stayed in
They're
bed.
just old and
Yeah,
decrepit.
how do
and-
they?
How do they piss and shit? That's what I always wondered.
I think they shit in the bed.
That's what I'm saying. Like
that was my
they
understanding.
don't even get up to take a shit. He's capable of it. He's fully capable of it. You remember, he only got out of bed when they mentioned
He
money.
jumped out of the bed, when the fucking kid got a golden ticket. He was like, "Oh, what? We're going to the chocolate factory?"
Yeah.
It's like, dude, you can't even support your family. I'm like, this is what you're focused on. We should actually do a Willy Wonka episode.
I
now
would
that
love
think
to
about
do a Willy Wonka. Willy Wonka I've watched in every scenario. As a kid, as an adult, high, drunk, on acid.
Oh.
Yes, every single scenario.
it. On
I'm
acid
telling you.
might be a little much for me. I don't know.
Oh,
if I
it was
could do
great.
that.
It was great. I don't
Willy
watch a
Wonka
movie.
not on acid is still pretty intense.
Yeah, I mean, look, I don't watch a movie when like I'm on full blown trip mode, like towards the tail end when it's like mostly dissipated, but because I don't want to waste the trip watching a movie. Obviously,
True. Facts.
Yeah.
I want to go to the beyond, to the astral plane, you
The
know, that we were
astral
talking about
plane.
earlier. I got to train against the devil in all ways.
In all ways sexual.
It's like in Tenacious D where they have to out guitar the devil, but Anthony has to out fuck the devil.
Yeah, it's
I
tough.
love that movie.
The Tenacious.
We should do an episode on that too.
Yeah.
We should,
It's a
yeah.
great
Willy
stoner
Wonka, Tenacious
movie.
D.
It's a great
Yeah, it
stoner
is.
movie. It really is a fun stoner movie.
Yeah.
And it's hilarious, though.
It's hilarious. I haven't watched it in
Like,
years.
it's so funny. I watched it last year, and it holds up.
Oh, I'm sure.
Jack Black
I'm
cracks
sure it
me
does.
up.
Yeah.
He's a feel good dude.
Yeah.
Jack
Makes me
Black.
feel good. Jack Black.
That's
Well,
why Nacho Libre.
go
Nice.
rate. Oh, nice. Go rate us on Spotify, you guys. Don't be bitches.
And
No
Apple. If you're
bitches.
listening on Apple, we know
Okay,
there's
I didn't
some
know
of
you
you
can
out
rate-
there.
don't
Yeah,
on
some of
Apple,
you
shit.
weirdos, Apple users.
Apple. Come on now.
Which is
Grow
so
up.
funny. A year ago, Cody, you were calling for us not to use Spotify during the whole Joe Rogan thing.
Oh, I know.
And now look at you.
I stay true to my brands. What can I say?
Go listen to us, rate us, check out our website, join our Patreon,
Do it.
and hit us up.
Yeah. Tell us you love us. Call our phone number.
We got some more hot
Oh, yeah.
fire coming.
Call
in
our
here.
hotline. Remember, we have a hotline 929-483-6889. Call that number.
How many podcasts can you call the hotline and bother us?
Yes.
Bother us.
Yeah, seriously.
Everyone that calls us becomes.
Immortalized.
They'll start wearing sweaters. Yeah, they become immortalized and start wearing sweaters.
Immortalized.
Yes.
Yeah.
They'll be the new Hulk Hogan, whether you like it or not.
Gone crazy.
Well,
Gone fucking mental.
okay, that's it. Let's end it.
Hi, you're listening to Comics and Chronic, and I'm Jacob H.
I'm Cody Cannon.
And I'm Anthony Iannaccio.
And you can tune in every Thursday to hear new episodes of Comics and Chronic.
And make sure to follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Comics N Chronic. That's Comics, the letter N, Chronic.
We'll see you guys next week.
Woo!
Peace.